welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have here another flashback review video, and this is of a pen that I have now had in my collection for almost 8 years. I think this one, yeah, it was May 27. So it's about 7.5 years I've had this in my collection, and it's a Sailor, and basically it's the 1911, but it's got a slightly different nib on it. And I remember when these nibs were all the rage. They still are now. They've come back, but there was a period of time where they were not. So this is what they call a 1911 large. So it's not a King of Pen, but it made me want to get King of Pens later on. But this has a Sailor 1911 medium nib. But if I can try and show you this, it has what is a Naginata-Togi nib from Sailor. And this is from the previous Nibmeister there at Sailor before he retired. This is a cartridge converter pen, and you can see there. It is a smaller pen, it is a thinner pen, but when I saw this, I was after a Naginata-Togi pen, and this was back in 2017, and I saw that there was one available. I really wanted the burgundy resin version, not the black resin, but there was this black one available, a seller in the UK called Andy's Pens, and I managed to, I messaged him and said, hey look, do you have this in the burgundy? He said, no. Sorry, but I do have this in the black if you want it in the black. So eventually I bought it in the black, and I got a very good price on this pen. The price of the Naginata-Togi nibs now and other specialty nibs from Sailor have gone through the roof, literally. So I bought this with that in mind, because I knew that they were stopping production at the time. I think it was 2017, around about that. And I just like it. I like the pen a lot. And can I post the cap? Yes, I can. And to be honest, yeah, I don't need to post this cap. But I kind of want to post the cap a little bit more, because it just makes it a little bit longer there. It is a little bit thinner than I normally like in a pen, because it is a 1911 large. I don't think I'd like the 1911 standard or the like there's a Pro Gear version, Pro Gear Slim. I think those will probably be a little bit too thin on my hands. This is probably as thin as I would like to go. But I do like this pen. It's got character, and I like this Naginata-Togi nib. I don't write with it a lot. I have since taught myself how to grind nibs. I don't grind many, but I have ground a few Naginata-Togi-esque nibs, essentially architect nibs, and I do like them. And I wanted them in a few more pens, and I decided that I would learn how to do it, and I did it, and I think I've done 3 for myself. I think I did 1 or 2 for a friend as well. But this is a nice pen, and I'm glad that I picked it up about 7.5 years ago. I wish I probably had picked up a few more Naginata-Togis back then. I kind of wish that I picked up some in the Sailor King of Pen, but those on the used market now are just insanely priced. And I don't think, like, if you look at that, you look at, say, the King Cobra or the King Eagle nib, those nibs just go for insane prices nowadays. So I'm glad that I got this one. I kind of wish, though, that I'd got a King of Pen Naginata-Togi at the very least. But I love this pen, and I love writing with it. So I think with that, let's do a comparison with other pens. So from left to right, we have an Anoto, and this is the Charles Dickens David Copperfield. We have a Mont Blanc Writer's Edition, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle 1902 edition. We have the Marjon Titanium TI-136. We have a Mont Blanc Writer's Edition Robert Louis Stevenson. We have a Mont Blanc Around the World in 80 Days. We have the Sailor, I think they call it the Prophet maybe. This is a 1911 large with a Naginata-Togi nib. But you can see it's very small compared to the Mont Blanc Around the World in 80 Days. We have a Marjon P139 in white, another Marjon P139 in orange. We have a Benu Euphoria Earl Grey tea, and we have an Asvine V126. So I think let's now go into a writing sample. So this is the Sailor, and it's the 1911 large, and it's got a Naginata Togi nib, and this is an 18 karat gold nib. Well, it's actually, yeah, it is an 18 karat gold. The ink in here today is Diamine Earl Grey, but I do like how the Naginata-Togi nib writes. In terms of line variation, let's see. We are definitely getting a medium, Western medium, I would say there. Now, if I try to push it a bit more, I can get closer to a broad, but this really is quite a stiff nib. It's not one that you're going to get a lot of flex on, but you can see there's no hard starts or skips there. In terms of ink wetness, let's take a look. It's not a super wet nib, but the difference with these Naginata-Togi or Architects is that you have a narrow downstroke and then you have a more thicker, normally, horizontal line. So what do I like? What do I not like about this pen? Well, I added it to my collection 7.5 years ago now. This is a beautiful nib. I kind of wish that I didn't buy the black. I kind of wish that I had maybe waited out and got the burgundy. I don't see the burgundy that often in the 1911 large. Maybe it is a common colour, but I think the black is the more common. I have thought a few times of actually buying a burgundy and swapping the nibs out, but they are friction fit. They're not a screwable nib unit. I would potentially risk damaging that nib or feed and not being able to replace it, because it's very hard to get nibs replaced by Sailor, almost impossible. So I'm glad that I have the pen in my collection. The only regret is that I wish it was either in a burgundy model or a different colour than black, because I'm not normally a black pen person. And likewise, I kind of would like a Naginata-Togi in a King of Pen nib, size nib, but I think I probably won't go down that route. I've avoided it so far because the price of Naginata-Togi nibs on a King of Pen have been quite expensive. So there you have it. That's my flashback review of the Sailor 1911 large with a Naginata-Togi 18 karat gold, or actually, sorry, 21 karat gold. I actually messed up there. It is yes, it is 21 karat gold, Dave. I did mess that one up because most of the time Sailor is a 21 karat gold. So there you have it. That's my flashback review of the Sailor 1911 large in a Naginata-Togi 21 karat gold nib. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.